All right, hey y'all, welcome to MCOC Nerdin' Out. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This is a very brand new channel. This is my very first video, and I plan to do a lot in the future. Just to be clear, this video in particular will be mostly geared towards arena and how to hit a very high PvP win streak or unlimited, you know, whatever your potential is or how much time you have to do so. That being said, if you like the video, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you don't like the video because you already know this formula, hit the like button anyways. Give me that pity like. This formula for achieving this type of win streak actually took me a really long time to figure out. I've been playing the game for about a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer than that, a year and 8 months. And I'd say over the past 7 months, I have started strategically doing things, which this channel will be about, to help the community, to give you guys an idea of how to get the best amount of rewards possible, and what things you should be doing and to do so. Not only that, you know, we'll do crystal openings, we'll talk about Marvel Contest of Champions, all sorts of stuff. You know, we're gonna have a good time with this. But that being said, just to give you a little bit more background, like I said, I'm your average Joe. I do have a higher hero rating. I am in around 526. However, I do want you to understand that it's only because I have a lot of 4 stars that are at least at rank 3, and they're maxed out at rank 3. There's quite a few that are at 4, and then I do have some that are at 5 and maxed out 6. So my top champs right now are actually 3 5 stars and a 4 star. In order, there's Domino, Hulk, Ragnarok, and then Venom. Might actually be Domino, Venom, Hulk, Ragnarok, and then Stark Spidey, but as a 4 star. But he's got such high prestige, so he's up there. So hopefully once I start duping champs, I do have Hawkeye duped. I think he's a fantastic champ. He's totally underrated. But once I start duping more champs, then, you know, I'll have, I don't know, my profile will just look better. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So if you're new to MCOC, or you've been playing for a while and arena is really not your thing, that's cool. Let me just go ahead and give you an idea of why it's my thing. I, within the past 7 months, have really changed the way that I look at the game. I've been playing arena a lot, and I get a lot of PHC shards. I get a lot of 3-star shards, 4-star shards, 5-star shards if you're duping 4 stars in arena. However, I do want to fair warn you that once you awaken their ability, if you try duping them again or getting more SIGs towards them, you only get 1 SIG. So if you don't know that already and you're going to get more, so you're grinding in arena to get more SIGs, hey, stop right there. Don't do it. You know, if you want the battle chips or you want to hit all the milestones, totally cool, I get it. But if you're going to get more SIGs on an already duped champ, it doesn't work that way. You only get 1 SIG added to that champ. So that could just save you some time right there. And I hope it does, because I had to learn the hard way twice, actually. So as you can see, I really haven't done a whole lot. There's 22 hours left, but we have an item use event going on right now too, and I'll be able to catch up and no problem, at least hit all the milestones in the 4-star arena, well, not both of them, but the basic 4-star arena, the Summoner Trials. I'll probably go up to like 90,000 points, and then, because I can do it in 1 run, and then the 3-star arena, I'll probably hit all the milestones in that. Again, I don't have the 5 stars, and I do have a 6-star crystal that I'm getting ready to open, so I'm really excited about that, but I don't have the 5 stars to actually compete in this arena. I think I have 24 of them, with 1 of them duped, so go figure that, and a lot of them are trash. So I do have some 5-star crystals to open also. I've got a whole bunch of stuff, you know, and if you're only on collective like I am, and I say the word only because Cavalier seems like that's where it's at. That's where you can get your 6 stars in your Cavalier crystals. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Grandmaster crystal openings, and I'll do a lot of them just to give you an idea of what you can expect from these types of crystals. We see a lot of Cavalier openings. I never see Grandmaster openings, which could be okay. And I understand Cavalier are way more fun to watch. But if you cannot attain Cavalier crystals, at least you'll get a good idea from watching these videos of what to expect when you get Grandmaster crystals. That being said, let's jump into this real quick. Okay, we will work on the 2 and 3 star champions. So we'll work in 3-star arena since I haven't done anything in this. However, once again, this can be utilized, this formula can be utilized in your summoner trials and your 4-star basic arena. And if you know this formula already, awesome, kudos to you. It took me a while to figure this out, a long time actually. So this is me sharing with you what I learned, and it totally works. If you know a better formula, share it with the community. Hey, that's what we're all about. We're trying to build everybody up and keep this game going. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so we'll start here. So what I do is I don't start with 3 stars. I go into the sword option, I hit tier, and I start with the lowest hero rating 2 stars that I have. So my first run will be with War Machine, Venom Pool, and OG Daredevil. Sorry, not OG. TV show Daredevil, whatever you want to call them. I'll start with them, and as you win 2 of the 3 fights, your multiplier will go up and your win streak will go up, and you're going to want to move on to the next set of lowest hero rated champs. So my next ones will be Iron Patriot, Captain America, Ant-Man, and we'll move on to Civil Warrior, Hulk, and Captain America, and we'll do that until we hit win streak 5, multiplier 3. Once we hit that, I'll come right back and I'll show you what happens. Stick around. Alright, now that I have completed the first part of this formula, we have hit win streak 5, we are at multiplier 3. We're going to go ahead and continue, claim our rewards. We're a fourth of the way there from 1 PHC shard crystal, and then we got some units and battle chips and gold. We will proceed to the next step of this formula. So if you have a really active alliance, which I highly recommend that you do because it helps these refresher times go down quite a bit. So obviously I think it's a 2-hour refresher time. It is. And then a highly active alliance will help you get these refresher times down by hitting the help button. So you request help and the time gets cut back. So we are going to, here just to show you, they were the champs that I did use. That was Gwenpool. She was up here, but because I hit the help button, now she's down here. So once you get back to the original screen, it's going to bring you back right here. And we are going to then go into filter. We're going to hit 2 stars, and now we're going to use our highest rated 2-star champs, and we're going to do that until we hit win streak 9. The multiplier is going to stay the same as long as you win, again, 2 out of the 3 fights, and I might actually only try to win 2 of the 3 and then cancel it, like just quit the 3rd one just to try to speed this video up a little bit. We'll see. So right now I'll use Stark Spidey, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon. Next will be Mordo, Iron Man, Infinity Wars, Captain Marvel, and then it'll be Iron Fist, Vision, Storm. You get the idea. You go down as your next best 3 until again you hit win streak 9, multiplier 3. I might actually cut the video back until once we hit win streak 7 and 8, because those do get a little bit more difficult, but not crazy. And then the last step of this formula is should blow you away. It'll be your bread and butter of getting all these win streaks in a row, and you'll start seeing how things stack up and how your hero ratings match up with other opponents. So I'll just give you an idea of what I look for too, which is why I'll probably cut back to 7 and 8 win streak, just to give you an idea of how I fight against other people and things that I think about. So stick around, coming right back. Alright, we've hit win streak 7, And right now I'm pretty sure it gets a little bit more difficult from here, not too much. So this is where you want to make sure that you have some things set up in your masteries. You want to make sure if you're newer to the game and you don't have this in there, you want to put one mastery point in your parry and at least one mastery point in your dexterity. So if you didn't notice already, I went ahead into the filters already and I hit the 2 stars. So we're going to go back down to whoever's next to use to fight. So I'll show you exactly a little bit of what I look for when I match up these fights. I go for the very top one every single time. I never go down here to the second or the third one. No matter if the top one says it's hard and the other ones are easy, I still do the top one. I don't know why. It just it seems to work out for me. Even if it looks like that whoever I'm facing has a class bonus against one of my champions, I still play the top one. It usually always seems to work out. So. Obviously, you want to take a look and see if you have any champs that are Incinerate immune, which I know Vision is. He's not Incinerate immune. He's immune to poison and to bleed, but he can Incinerate. So Hulk, Red Hulk is really the only one that I think I might have to worry about. But we'll try drawing out those SP1s and SP2s while we fight. So, and obviously I wouldn't do Iron Fist against him because I'd have a class bonus against me. So we'll stick with the lineup that we have, and we'll go from there. Now that being said, one of the other things I think Arena is awesome for too is it gives you a good opportunity to learn all these different fighters' play style. So, you can take time to learn how to intercept attacks. Take time to learn your parries and dexterities and so on. I always try, and I didn't do it this time because I'm a little busy talking, but I always try to let them get close to filling up their first bar. Before they do, I usually like to fill up my first bar, and then I will throw off my special before I let them throw off their special. So normally I'd try to bait out another SP1 depending on how much life they have, but I knew I was going to be able to take them out right then and there, so I wasn't really too worried about it. Okay, Storm, you get to learn about all their different SPs too. Storm has an awesome SP2. It's crazy. Takes a lot of damage away. So and I didn't do it again too. I'm too busy thinking about this stuff. So I don't mind getting him to his SP2, but I'm gonna try to draw out his SP1. I probably don't even need to actually. It looks like I don't need to. It looks like I can just take him out. Yeah, he's not going to reach his SP3. So for the sake of these next 4 fights, I will try to draw out their SPs just so you can see how easy it can become. And sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes the AI just doesn't want to throw an SP, so it can be a little irritating, a little disheartening. See how I didn't let him get all the way to his first bar? I did that on purpose, so basically so I could get to my first bar and then power burn him. So you learn all these cool little tricks. That is an awesome thing about Vision. He's got the synthesis, I think it's called. There we go, Red Hulk's done. So, but as you can see, the hero ratings were matched up fairly close. In win streak 8 going into 9, which you'll stop at 9, and I'll explain why afterwards. But in win streak 8, I'm pretty sure that's where it gets a little bit more difficult. The hero ratings that you're fighting against are usually higher than yours. So we'll go back into filters, go back to 2 stars, and then we will use our next top 2 stars. And to be honest, I'm not too thrilled about using Deadpool and Loki. Not too excited about that. And it looks like Red Skull has a class advantage over me, but I'm going to continue to play the top one. It's just what I do. Like I said, it seems to work out. So, all right, we got advantage over Blade or Taskmaster. Either one, I'll probably do it over Blade. As you can see, Taskmaster has a higher hero rating than me, and Red Skull has a higher hero rating than Ultron. So we'll kind of leave it there. Let's see if Blades is different. 896. No, it's the same. But the only reason why I'm going to do Deadpool against Blade is because Blade can give you bleed. I mean, if he's on his game, he can be a little difficult to fight against, and he doesn't parry well. So his parry doesn't last very long. He usually gets back in there, and you need someone that can either hit really quick against him, or somebody